Today is another idea for those who rack their brains about what to prepare for breakfast. Here are such beautiful and useful sandwiches. They all have the same base. It's avocado. I have a HAS variety. We cut it in half, remove the pit, and then we scoop out the pulp. Whoever can, you can use a spoon. You can do it any way you like. In principle, if the fruit is ripe, the skin comes off beautifully without any spoons. The pulp needs to be turned into a puree, so either we throw everything into a blender or we mash it like I do with a fork. Just until it's a homogeneous mass. In a blender, of course, it will turn out prettier and more even, but then you have to wash it. With a whisk, it takes longer, but there's less to wash. So choose whichever method you prefer. Sprinkle the avocado with lemon juice so our puree doesn't darken. Sprinkle with salt and you can spread it on bread and eat. But that would have been too banal. So I'll show you how to make 3 completely different spreads based on this and how to diversify them even more. In the first version, we add our favorite spices. For me, it's smoked paprika and cayenne pepper. Just a little for spiciness. The mix turns out to be rough, but it's so spicy and fragrant. An egg would be perfect as the top layer. You can boil it, make a sunny side up egg, an omelette, or a poached egg. In my view, this is the quickest and most convenient method for eating later. Because the yolk doesn't spread, it doesn't get your hands messy. Although, of course, a runny yolk is also very tasty. Spread the avocado, lay out the egg, and it's basically ready. But I decided to add some beauty, so I'll add some pumpkin seeds on top. It's healthy, unique, and a delicacy. In the second spread, we add a little sour cream or yogurt, although I have matzah here. You can also use mayonnaise if needed, and a little bit, just a tiny bit of garlic. If you're working after breakfast, it's best to avoid garlic. We spread this fragrant blend on the bread. You can also toast it on a skillet or in a toaster. And we lay the vegetables on top, any kind. Instead of tomatoes, you can take cucumbers, radishes, bell peppers. Oh, actually anything you like, even roasted eggplants. It will be great. And the final touch is just like in a restaurant, basil leaves. For the third layer, I just add cottage cheese. You can take ricotta, you can grate ordinary cheese, you can put cottage cheese, it will also be tasty. All of this goes very well with avocado. We spread it on a smear, put the fish on top. I have lightly salted salmon. Instead of it, you can put canned tuna, boiled shrimp. You can also use sprats. They do it that way too, really. Or, for example, you have leftover chicken from yesterday's dinner. You can, by the way, buy ready-made smoked chicken in the store and put it on bread. And of course, a little basil, so that everything is beautiful. So you can quickly and simply make a variety of avocado sandwiches. And it's healthy, tasty, and beautiful. Bon appétit!